an American revolution.
Serving Virginia, Maryland, and the district. This is WUSA 9 News at 11 p.m.
Good evening, I'm Gordon Peterson. McLean, Virginia's hopes for a Little League softball championship have been dashed tonight by a team from Waco, Texas. But in most people's eyes, the team of young girls will still come home winners. Nancy Yamada joins us now from McLean with that story. Nancy?
Well, Gordon, you may be able to see there's a lot of folks behind me. The game just ended, and they're streaming out of a restaurant where for the better part of 3 hours, these loyal and enthusiastic fans, their eyes were glued to the TVs, hoping to watch the McLean All-Stars become the Little League Softball World Series champions. But in the end, that honor went to a team from Waco, Texas. Their cheers may not have been heard in Portland, Oregon, but the McLean All-Stars, dressed in orange and representing the South, can rest assured there were plenty of fans rooting them on from some 3,000 miles away.
I'm so proud to see these young kids make it all the way. It's just what a happy moment for everyone.
Family, friends, and fellow softball players packed Rocco Restaurant on Cambridge Road to witness 14 12-year-old girls fulfill a dream that no other team from Virginia has managed to do, make their Little League Softball World Series debut.
It's incredibly exciting. My daughter's 14. She went to the state tournament. Every year they've tried to make it this far. We've never been able to do it. The 12-year-olds finally did it. They won states, they won regionals. We're representing the South. To us, it's like the Olympics.
How do you think these girls are feeling right now?
Oh, I know they're really excited, and they're doing their best to not get too into the whole having the cameras there. They're trying to focus on the game.
Closely watching the game is the mother of outfielder Kukuna Ho'opi'i. She's the only parent who couldn't travel with the team.
I had to work. I took off for regionals and for states, and you know, who figured?
Win or lose, in this crowd, there's only praise and support.
It doesn't matter what happens tonight. They are going to be greeted like Olympians here in McLean at the airport when they get back tomorrow, and you know, on into the future, because they made it this far, and they did it, as I said, with team spirit, representing McLean.
Again, the Waco, Texas team won tonight's game handily 18-5. Surely the kids are disappointed, but a lot of parents said these girls have a lot to be proud of, considering how far they've come and how many games they won to get to Portland, Oregon. One man said they simply were outplayed by a team that has won 10 of the last 12 World Series. Reporting live in McLean, Nancy Yamada, 9 News.
Nancy, thanks a lot. Frank Herzog's going to have highlights of tonight's Little League Softball Championship a bit later in sports. Defense attorneys will ask a judge to send former Baylor basketball player Carlton Dotson to a state psychiatric hospital to postpone his murder trial. Dotson is the Maryland man charged with killing his former teammate Patrick Dennehy. The trial is set for October 11th in Texas, but a psychologist hired by defense attorneys has deemed Dotson mentally incompetent to stand trial. Tomorrow, a judge in Waco will consider the defense attorney's request. Tonight, 9 News has learned of a big break in the search for parents of an abandoned toddler. A couple of months ago, somebody left a little boy at the Cromwell Apartments on Ogden Street in Northwest Washington. A month later, authorities were asking the public for help in identifying the child and his parents. Well, now 9 News has learned that the authorities will announce tomorrow they have found those parents. For now, the child remains with a foster family. Tonight, a handful of bank tellers are recovering from a scary day. Before the day was over, 4 banks were robbed, 2 in Fairfax, 2 in Prince George's County. Nobody was injured, and the search for the suspects continues. 9 News reporter Doug Buchanan has the latest.
Target number 1, the Bank of America, just next to the Springfield Mall, within eye shot of the mixing bowl. It was about 9:45 in the morning when 2 men wearing dark clothing and with ski masks over their heads barged through the front door. They ordered everyone to the floor before grabbing the bag of cash from behind the teller counter. The next stop, or last stop in Fairfax for this presumably same crime duo, came less than 2 hours later. This time, it was the just-opened Access Bank in Tyson's Corner.
We wish more people had seen something.
Patrice Henderson